right, we are here at Lambeau Field, home of the Green Bay Packers. I was at Packers camp today, the 10th stop on my training camp tour. I got 5 takeaways. Takeaway number 1, in just about every way, Jordan Love is giving the Packers confidence that the money they spent on him last week will be money well spent. The progress he's made in the mental side, that continues to grow. It's incalculable how far he's come in running protections out there. And for the first time this year, he's going to be calling plays in the 2-minute drill, something that's also helped accelerate his growth. And he's shown command and leadership over the entire team, something he's able to do now because he's got a few pelts on the wall. Takeaway number 2, there's been a star in camp so far. It might be Romeo Doubs, who has shown his growth, his confidence, his knowledge of the offense, in how hard he's running out there, how he's running through the ball, how hard he's running his routes. He's really stood out in the competitive receiver room. Remember, Dontavian Wicks and Christian Watson and Jaden Reed are also in there. A couple of younger guys, Bo Melton and Grant DuBose, are coming along. There's a good competitiveness in that room. While they do root for each other, everybody knows you slip just a little bit, could cost you snaps, could cost you the ball. Takeaway number 3, the DBs are one area where I would expect a lot of improvement. At corner, opposite Jair Alexander, Eric Stokes and Carrington Valentine have both had really nice off seasons. That competition to play opposite Alexander could carry into the season. And then at safety, Javon Bullard and Evan Williams, the 2nd and 4th round picks of the team, have shown really strong mental aptitude for that position early on in their careers, coming from Georgia and Oregon. And the team's really happy with what it got in Xavier McKinney from the Giants, who is a team captain in New York. Looks like he's going to be a good commanding presence back there. Takeaway number 4, those guys will be playing for new defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley, and one difference you'll see in Hafley's defense is up front. They're playing a more upfield style. The edge rushers have their hands in the ground. And so for guys like Rashawn Gary and Devontae Wyatt and Kenny Clark, that could add up to a lot more production just as far as sacks and pressures. And because they're playing that way, they've been able to test what should be a pretty good offensive line. It's really solid on the left side, but has a few questions to answer on the right side, particularly at guard, where first-round pick Jordan Morgan and Sean Ryan are fighting for the job. And finally, takeaway number 5, this is a young, hungry group. There's a really good vibe within the team, really good morale, really good confidence. This is a team that feels like its success in the playoffs last year was no fluke, and it might be Matt LaFleur's fastest team as well. So Packers feel like they're in a really good spot heading into their first preseason game next week.